Hey baby, remember me? It's the guy with the fucked teeth. How are you? I just went to a really great little performance by this absolutely incredible woman whose name I tried to remember but I couldn't. She's doing it in those videos. She's the narrator. And it was amazing. And that was supposed to be for kids. But it's Day of the Dead, so actually that was for the adults. And there was a joke at the end. Somebody said, why aren't there any kids here? And a guy shouted out, because they've had eaten too many lollipops. I don't know if that's a Kojak joke or what. But as I was walking back last night from Cerro de la Panocha, I went past this absolutely beautiful little girl in a shop. If you run a sweet shop, right? What's the one night you're gonna take the day off? No, they're open. This little girl sitting there with this fucking huge box of lollipops and stuff. And then just as I walked past, her father, who presumably owns the shop, there's a little boy there with his little box for trick or treat, and and the guy says, "Here is mas," and he just loads about 50 paletas into this very happy kid's box. God, it was lovely. The little girl just well, we've got a lot, so why not? Oh, that Halloween is something else. It's definitely better than Guy Fawkes in celebrating the failure. The failure to put an end to this crap. That's all the Brits celebrate. And they celebrate it by burning the guy. I mean, talk about that was a pagan festival, and that's how, I mean, that's so obviously genuinely fake that I don't know what is going through the 65 million people's heads over there. I mean, they're gone. They've had so much of this shit that they don't know which way's up. But that was really interesting. When she said close your eyes, and think of somebody who died, and I thought of Robin Milner, and she said think of shaking, and I saw Robin Milner in front of me, and he smiled, and we shook hands, and it was really beautiful. But because the music that they were playing, and it reminded me of South Africa, and then I thought of Steve Biko, and there was, and I saw someone else, and I don't know if we managed to shake hands or not. But wow, that was amazing. And then while I was filming, I closed in on that cigar. That's a Pall Mall red and white cigarette that was on the floor, and the guy and the girl next to were a Mexican and a Russian guy, and I didn't know he was Russian. But he didn't look American. I was a bit confused, and I talked to him, and we spoke Spanish, and it turns out he's Russian, and he's been in America for 4 years. And I told him about Natasha's channel. I said, "You gotta watch Natasha's channel." And I said, the stuff's really subtle, but it's all about this sort of stuff: how the Russian Empire was made, how territories were conquered. And I said, it's crazy, and it is crazy. I don't know how they did it, but that and the Great Game, it was all part of it. It was kind of using witchcraft and love and marriage and intermarriage and using that as a means of conquering territory by joining fortunes, I think. That's not the way it should have been done. But it seems now like there's a kind of cult of all this seekers stuff, and is that what they're called? Seekers or finders? Finders cult. This is all going on. People are nuts. Anyway, I told this Russian guy that I was from Rhodesia, and he said, "Oh, I said I was from Zimbabwe," and he said, "Oh, Rhodesia," and I said, "Yeah." I was surprised, and then he said, "Oh, I'm very pleased to meet a Rhodesian." I said, "Most people have never heard of the place." So there was something going on with roads. There was something going on with roads, and that guy James Corbett was always going on about the Rhodes Milner conspiracy. And I don't know. I had a feeling I watched the wrong kind of stuff. I don't know. There was a film made. The BBC did a really good kind of dramatization. Oh fuck! It's hurting. Dramatization of the life of Cecil Rhodes. They all call him Cecil. I don't know. They called him Cecil, I think, on the BBC's production. Oh fuck! And yeah, so I don't know what's left. Just the Nazis now. I mean, there was somebody in Cochabamba who looked a lot like Isabel, and who was she was saying crazy things about transferring people into other bodies and the scars reappearing and things. It was doing my head in. She spent quite a long time. She used to hang out by the sweet stall on the corner, you know, where I met oh dear, Valeria. And where all that in front of that Korean restaurant where all that stuff was, and I felt that people were using this as a way of doing business or something. Anyway, she hung out there for quite a long time, and she was friends with one of the generals in the Bolivian army, a big fat guy. I can't remember his name. I don't know what was going on there. And I hope to goodness it's over. Oh, am I hurting too much? And then there was a guy singing, and he wasn't doing karaoke. He was really good. He didn't have a band, but he can really sing beautifully. I'm gonna have to stop because I'm pulling ugly faces now. I don't want to pull ugly faces on Halloween. Oh, I hope we can do something soon. I hope the Nazis aren't going to be a big problem. Isabel was lovely. I don't know what she was doing. Nor what that Australian did when they climbed that mountain together. I don't know why. What I saw of their tent when I think I saw their tent after that they left in the base camp, and it didn't look to me like she made any food or anything. That was a suicide mission. And poor Isabel couldn't cook anyway. She's a terrible cook. I have no idea what was going on. Maybe she was. Maybe she got the hell in. Maybe she was making a movie with fucking Werner Herzog. There was this guy, Christian, who came and visited me in Guanai when I was pretty sick. I don't know, they came and he took photos of me and things. Poor David. He's doing great paintings and great design and stuff. But I don't think anybody's letting him make movies. Oh, I gotta stop and moan. Those songs, I hadn't listened to them properly before. Without You, and I'm gonna go and listen to them again. They're really great. They kind of do my head in because I find ways to interpret them about being about Freemasons and stuff. They're all beautifully dual. You can interpret them, I don't know, 4 ways, I bet. Oh, God. Sorry, this is not very friendly, is it? It was a good day, though. It was a good day, and those American guys I met, they were okay, those photographers. And they've changed the Tecate sign. They've painted it indigo, I think. Oh, I didn't take a picture. I'll take a picture tomorrow in the morning light. It's beautiful morning light. I'm gonna go, sorry. Thank you. I don't know what you've done today. I haven't been on YouTube much. Just cursing and swearing people. I'm horrible. I'm really horrible. You should divorce me. Don't, please. Love you. I love you. I, Ian Grant, love you, Elizabeth Grant. Okay? Let's get this clear. No lollipops, no cigarettes, nothing. Good night.